Hi, I'm Juliana Valles, and today I'm gonna talk about the kimono and its cultural appropriation. So, what I'm going to do first is to explain what cultural appropriation is and then tell you briefly the history of the kimono so you can understand why it's so important to the Japanese culture. The definition of cultural appropriation, according to the Cambridge Dictionary, is the act of taking or using things from a culture that is not your own, especially without showing that you understand or respect this culture. It is essential to mark that the appropriator receives a benefit or is prized for the use of that culture without the previous consent from the people who belongs to that culture. The first ancestor of the kimono was born in the Heian period. The idea was to create a garment that fits every sort of body shapes, and also something easy to wear. By the Kamakura period, the kimono had become an everyday clothing choice. People used to keep their kimono and pass it down to their family. Finally, kimono fell out of fashion during the Meiji period, when the government encouraged people to adopt Western clothing styles. The kimono became an important part of Japan's history. Even today, the kimono is a reminder of Japan's core culture, as it was just before its fundamental change. Moreover, this traditional garb is still worn for special occasions, such as weddings, funerals, and tea ceremonies. The misuse and appropriation of the kimono seems to be universal nowadays. The term is often used to describe things that are not kimonos at all. Some examples are jackets, coats, sweaters, tops, and jumpsuits. This can be seen as a marketing tactic to sell products with the characteristic of being exotics or, in this case, Japanese. Since the late 80s, the cultural appropriation of the kimono in fashion has had a long and complicated history, but I'm going to explain or to name the most recent one. In 2015, the Boston Museum of Fine Art was accused for cultural appropriation when it introduced the called Kimono Wednesday. The museum invited visitors to try on replicas of the red kimono worn by Claude Monet's wife in his painting La Japonaise. After a group of protesters accused organizers of racism and cultural appropriation, Kimono Wednesday was swiftly cancelled. Katy Perry's geisha looks in her video Unconditionally is another example. As I said before, plenty of brands use the word kimono to sell clothes that doesn't particularly resemble to any traditional kimono, or which are supposedly inspired on it. But the most recent case is the Kardashian West appropriation of the word kimono. 10 months ago, Kim Kardashian created a line of products, more specifically underwear products, which we can see have nothing to do with a kimono. The name of the brand is obviously a play on words with her first name, Kim. And as the literal translation of the word kimono is something to wear, she thought it would be clever to call the brand like that. Her marketing decisions ignores and erases Japanese tradition and Japanese American experiences just to create a brand around a word that is already loaded with meaning. This underwear is designed to create smooth lines under clothing and is available in several different colors. Okay, of course, I can't believe we didn't think of this. I obviously had really innocent intentions, she said. After being extremely criticized, Kardashian changed the brand's name to Skims. This case is problematic because it completely removes the word from any cultural and historical context. As a conclusion, I would say that something that doesn't represent the history and importance of the kimono is considered cultural appropriation. And people who are identified with this culture or are from this culture are in their right to respond, to intervene, or to get angry. That's all. I hope you have liked the video and you have understood. Bye!